Around Metro Detroit and beyond, the Detroit tree lighting is now about an hour away. Fox News' Dave Kinchin is live in downtown with a preview. Dave, how's it looking?
Brandon, I tell you, this is one of the greatest traditions in the city. 22 years running strong, and we're talking with the Downtown Detroit Partnership. They're putting this whole shindig on along with DTE. We'll show you some pictures. We'll introduce you to Laura Dean with the Downtown Detroit Partnership. How exciting is this for you?
This is the most exciting event of the year. I've been doing this event for 9 years with the Downtown Detroit Partnership, and it is my favorite. It is the kickoff to the holiday season. It's a tradition that many Detroiters, Metro Detroiters come downtown to celebrate with. And it's a free event, and it's really great to see all of these people come together. We show off talent that's local, and we also show national headline acts too, and Olympians as well.
Who do you have performing? We've got some people on the stage right now, and we're just giving everybody a live look. Tell us about who's playing tonight.
Oh yes, this is the Salvation Army. There's this new classic. They're about to light the red kettle, which is the tallest red kettle in the world. But tonight for the tree lighting, we have country sensation Breland. We have Natalie Jane, who is a rising star. She's 10 million TikTok followers. That's the impressive number. We have former Olympian Paulina Edmonds on the ice. We have Emmanuel Savory. We just have so many great acts. Motown Next Review is going to be on stage, and we're featuring Urban Art Orchestra too. So many great talents. We have a fun festival going on too. We have bars, we have hot chocolate, we have food trucks, we've got sponsor giveaways. Chick-fil-A is giving out 4,000 sandwiches, Carhartt's giving out hats. It's just a fun time for everyone to come downtown and start the holidays.
Last question I had, it really kind of kicks up the holiday season in the city. By the end of the season, is it 1 million people coming through downtown?
Yeah, we think about over 1 million people visit, downtown Detroit over the holidays, whether you're shopping at the Cadillac markets, skating at the #1 ice rink in the country, the rink at Campus Martius Park, presented by Lexus. It's a tradition that everyone loves. You can visit local small businesses, eat downtown, go to a sporting game. This is really the time that I love to come downtown. It's the chilly season, but it's really cozy here.
It's really in the name Downtown Detroit Partnership. It takes a partnership to do this and all the great things happening in the city, right?
Yes, for sure. We're a nonprofit, so our corporate partners are the people who help us put on these free events for the public. We do 1,200 free events a year in the parks and public spaces downtown.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Laura Dean, Downtown Detroit Partnership. We'll send it back to you, Brandon.
There was an influencer who came by a couple weeks ago. He says there's a lot of proposals that happen down there this time of night. Have you seen any couples get engaged yet, or do you see any prospects happening that could happen later tonight?
Yeah, I tell you, we know the mayor's going to be involved with the lighting of the tree. We know there's going to be a couple maybe surprises as well. But really just the family atmosphere and everybody coming down, having a great time. By the way, we talked, I think you spoke with some folks over at DPD yesterday. They know what they're doing when it comes to public safety. They've got the community involved as well. We talked to Pastor Mo. We'll hear from him tonight. He's out here, so it's the community folks working with law enforcement, keeping everybody safe as well.
All right, Dave, we appreciate it, man. Talk to you soon.
Yep.
And just in time for tonight's tree lighting, the Detroit People Mover is now up and running. The Detroit Transportation Corporation says that 12 stations will be open except Times Square, which remains closed for platform resurfacing. The People Mover temporarily shut down on November 10th for maintenance. Cadillac Center Station is the closest to Campus Martius Park. Service will be running until midnight. In other news now, just days after protesters clashed during that anti-Muslim demonstration in Dearborn, today there's a display of unity. Dearborn's mayor was joined by lawmakers and religious figures to promote peace in the city. Fox News' Scott Wolchek is live with more. Scott, you talked about how things have calmed down, but what is the next step in rebuilding some kind of healing over there?
Yeah, you know what? I think that's a lot of what we saw today, right? You had all these community leaders from different faiths even meeting here at this interfaith complex, right, where you have the Islamic Center of America behind me. You've also got an Orthodox church, a Catholic church, all right next to each other. And they say that's what Dearborn is really all about. You know, people have coexisted here with different faiths, different beliefs for over 100 years. And that's kind of what you see in Metro Detroit. Now, remember, these guys came out here on Tuesday from a couple different groups, had dozens of people marching down Michigan Avenue, doing things like burning a Quran and even wrapping one in bacon, really just triggering people and trying to say that Dearborn is all about Sharia law. Today, community leaders meeting saying that couldn't be anything further from the truth. Take a listen.
They walked past a nativity scene on Michigan Avenue, which has been part of Dearborn's Christmas traditions for decades. They walked by a bar and even by one of Dearborn's 2 gentlemen's clubs to protest a law that does not exist.
What do you think about today's display?
It was a great demonstration of unity and love and peace and patience from our honorable mayor and public servants in our community. And this diversity is something to be honored, something to be loved. And we are proud of Dearborn and proud of the leadership in Dearborn and proud of our community for their sense of responsibility and wisdom.
Dearborn is not intimidated. Dearborn is a place that welcomes all. Dearborn welcomes everyone. Where regardless of the direction which you pray, regardless of where your family comes or ancestral roots, Dearborn welcomes all. We will uphold the respect and the rights of all people. That's the promise that I hold as mayor, and I know that's the promise of all the people that are standing here today. We'll do to defend the rights of everyone in Michigan and in Dearborn in particular.
Certainly a display of community, unity, faith, and coming together here in Dearborn. For now, reporting live in Dearborn, Scott Walczak, Fox 2 News.
Look, Scott, we hear the messages that are being said, and in times like this, we want to see the actions that follow these messages. So what may we see next in Dearborn? Is it police ramping up their patrols? Is it more events like this to kind of continue to bring this community together?
I think it's going to be a little bit more of the latter. You know, obviously we had a lot of public safety officials out here today, and they're going to be taking a look around just throughout the holiday season. But it's one of those things where the mayor really kind of said it best with when you have these groups, they're always coming to Dearborn throughout the years, trying to rile people up. The best thing to do, ignore them, don't engage with them, and let the views and the social media interactions just fizzle out.
Scott Walczak, live in Dearborn. We appreciate it, man. Thank you. Well, a woman pleads guilty after police say that she gave her daughter a knife that was used in a stabbing at Gompers Elementary Middle School in Detroit. Court records show 37-year-old LaCar Parks pled guilty to a misdemeanor charge of possession of a weapon in a weapons-free school zone. Parks was charged after police say that she gave the knife to her 13-year-old daughter minutes before the teen attacked another student back in October. The victim survived. Parks' daughter is still facing charges. The search continues for a man suspected in a shooting last Friday evening. There is a $5,000 reward for any information that helps police arrest Dalveen Nickerson. Investigators believe that he's involved in the deadly shooting on the grounds of Charles Wright Academy. Nickerson was spotted Wednesday near Western Golf Course on Beach Daily between Schoolcraft and 5 Mile Road in Redford Township. Now, if you see him, do not approach. Call 911 or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP. And earlier this week, the Clarkson School District issued a shelter-in-place order while federal immigration and customs enforcement agents were searching for a pair of suspected gang members. And today, the Oakland County prosecutor issued an advisory memo to superintendents and school districts about their rights and responsibilities in the event of ICE activities at schools. Prosecutor Carrie McDonald's memo includes a reminder to maintain good security practices that includes monitoring entrances and requiring anyone entering to identify themselves and sign in. McDonald says the bottom line is that by working together, schools and families can preserve schools as a safe place where students can learn without fear. Well, we talked about Detroit's annual Christmas tree lighting. This is the first day of the Royal Oak holidays. We got 5 weeks of free family fun. And there to kick it off is Weather Authority Stephanie Mead. She is live in downtown Royal Oak. With more on that, Stephanie, how's the forecast tonight? Looks like it's a good night to get out.
I think so. It's really comfortable. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say comfortable. It's chilly, but temperatures today were nice. We were in the 50s, and a great weekend to be out in Royal Oak if you don't want to travel downtown. They are lighting the park with the ice rink where they have the live band at about 7 o'clock. So if you're watching right now, you're at your house, you're like, what do we do tonight? This is going to be a fun event for you and your family. Very kid-friendly. There are kids and families everywhere. We have rides, we have food, we have the ice rink, we have a live band. We got everything, and soon it's going to be all lit up. So it's going to be a great night for you and your family to come on down. And temperatures are actually considerably comfortable considering we are at the end of November. Today we had a high of about 52 degrees, and the normal is around 46. So we were well above that. Our temps right now are cooling, but they're still very manageable. 46 in Detroit right now, 39 in Port Huron, 43 for those in the Lansing area. We have showers in southwest Michigan right now and out into Chicago. So northwest Indiana, northern Indiana, northern Ohio picking up on rain, and this is a system just south of us. So it could impact parts of Lenawee, Monroe counties, maybe even southern Wayne County, but it's going to fall as primarily rain, and it's going to be very sparse for those that do pick it up. And that's going to continue potentially overnight, maybe early tomorrow morning at best. But we are looking at a primarily dry weekend and also a very mild weekend at that. Temps through the rest of this evening will be falling through the 40s. I think we're going to bottom out closer to freezing through the overnight hour. Partly cloudy skies. It will remain mainly dry for a good portion of us, again, with the exception down near our southern counties. That's where we could see maybe that stray shower chance. Next couple days, temps will be near, if not slightly above seasonal. We'll be at 47 tomorrow, 52 on Sunday. Tailgaters should be welcomed in with some pretty good conditions. And then Monday will be the beginning of another nice start to your work week, low 50s. However, we cannot say it's going to stay that way, unfortunately, as we head through the holiday travel and potentially through the holiday itself. We have some big changes arriving, so we'll have timing on that next system and then show you just how cold we get for Thanksgiving itself and the full forecast coming up in the next 10 minutes or so. But Brandon, we'll toss it back to you in studio.
Basically, it sounds like get down there this weekend because we don't know what the weather might be, or it might be unfavorable for the next 4 weekends after that.
Well, that's exactly why they're doing this, because weather does impact some of the outdoor plans that you have. So it's a nice weekend for it. Royal Oak holidays, come on out for that, because, I mean, this time next week it's going to be colder. So we'll give you that forecast, but we'll give that to you in the next, couple of minutes.
All right, Stephanie, see you soon.
Yeah.
All right, well, not to get a little too personal, but how often do you wash your bed sheets? Still ahead, the recommendation from a dermatologist about why this is so important. But first, the shopping season is getting busier, and so are scammers. You might know them as Grinches this time of year. The holiday scams to look out for and to avoid so you can stop becoming a victim during the holidays. That's next at 6.